what we're gonna do. One of my favorite concealers is Tarte Shape Tape. We're going to use tan sand and tan deep sand. One of the rules for concealer is 1 to 2 shades up. It really depends on your preference. So makeup's all about what you want to look like. So if you are a really natural girl, you can find a concealer that is your shade or just a shade up. But I like to add the brightness there because the whole point of makeup, you want everything to be lifted and make you look awake and give you a youthful appearance. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make this super simple. Okay, so with the concealer, you're gonna go to the corner of your eye, like the inside of your nose, and make a line straight up and down next to your nose. Slow. One rule, you do not want to go lower than the divot where your nose, that divot in your nose, you don't want to go lower because you don't want to bring your face down. Remember, we're trying to lift up. So here, literally slow down, touch the tip right there to the corner of your, and you see I'm kind of angling it sideways. Pick up your mirror is very important because oftentimes you're doing your face is distorted. When you make those different faces, you distort your face. So if you want to see you how people will see you, then it's important to move around in more of a natural position. Now sometimes we do the ugly face when you need to, but pick up that mirror because if you do everything down here, it's going to be different when you come back here.
Gotcha.
Because of the way this is made, I'm putting the concealer straight up and down towards my nose, slowly. You're gonna do a little swatch. What I noticed is, like you see me, I'm going straight up and down, you're doing a curve. So the reason why we want to do straight up and down, we're gonna give ourselves a natural nose contour. Anything light next to something dark looks darker. So if you put the lighter shade next to your darker shade that's already on your nose, once you blend it out, it's gonna make it look darker, so it's gonna look like a natural nose contour. So here, simple adjustment is that you're gonna go in the mirror, the top of your nose, like, so you're gonna kind of angle it slowly. I noticed that when you're doing it, you're trying to airplane off of it. And that's what most women do at home. But I am touching it where I want it, and look how slow I'm moving. Because I'm slowly doing it this way so I can get that precision. Whenever you pick up something, it's hard to touch that space the same way over again. So if you touch it, slowly go down instead of trying to butter it, airplane off, because now you gotta meet that again. But I have the precision because I touched it, I slid down, precise. Much better. Another good thing I want you to pay attention to, when you see it's kind of grayed out right there. So you want that to be full. So you want it to be not too much to where it's bubbling. So if I was to demonstrate, a lot of women do this, and so it looks ashy and open. Concealer should be more of a consistent fullness. If it's that bubble, it's too much. And if it's sheer like this, it's not enough. You should be right in the middle. You should be full just like that. All right, and so we're gonna do the other side. So remember, we're gonna get our mirror. Your body position is so important. People underestimate body position. I'm going to angle my hand sideways. Touch it in the corner at the top first because I'm getting anchored, I'm getting comfortable. And then slowly go up, side the nose. If my body is turned like this, see the difference? Is I can't go anywhere else. I can't mess this up because I'm literally stuck right here. Now if I'm all out and I'm all here, I can't get as much precision because my body is everywhere. But if I'm here, I can go straight, sideways, and lift up here. So put yourself in a position to where you can't mess up. And the only thing I need to do after that is to make sure it's even on the side of my nose. So the only thing we need to look for now that we both have to do, if you look at it, we need to make sure that it goes up equally on the sides of our nose. And if you want to just use your concealer up under your eyes, simple, and not do the nose contour hack, you don't have to. You can just do your concealer and be done with it. But you know, sometimes you want to do 2-in-1. So if you can practice this, then it can be very beneficial for the overall look of your makeup. I am going to show you how you can do the tribal look that we all see on social media, right? So we're going to kind of show 2 different ways. So I want to show you that here, if I were to put my concealer on the center of my forehead and slowly go down my nose, you see that natural nose contour I was speaking about? It's making it look darker here because the concealer is here. So if I blend this out, this is the natural nose contour I'm talking about. The thing with the nose is you have to make sure you move slow. You can't have too much product because it's such a small area, and I have to make sure my line is straight because otherwise you're going to make it look like you have a broken nose. And nobody wants a crooked nose. Also, get to know your concealer. Shape tape, you can let it dry a little bit and it makes the coverage a little higher, but if you have a really, really fast drying concealer, you have to do this part kind of fast because otherwise it'll dry on you and it won't blend.
Go ahead. I trust you. You got this, girl.
Yes, that was really good. You did it great. Slow down at home though. And I would say don't necessarily drop down. You see, I stopped at the tip of my nose because you don't want to draw your nose down too far. And that was my fault, I didn't say that. And make your nose elongated. So just stop right there at the tip of your nose. And it also depends on your nose and your structure. We want it to be smooth. You see how it's starting to gray out? So, but you don't necessarily, see you have some on the back of your hand, so you can simply just pick up what you have, make sure it's smooth, and then go ahead and widen it up a little bit. So we're gonna put that top on there and we're gonna go ahead and blend.